Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, and you're having coffee with Victoria. This is my first cup of coffee, and that's my second sip because I got up late. Thank goodness my little dog decided to start howling at about 6, which he's decided to do now that his big buddy has gone to the Rainbow Bridge. And so as much as he can irritate me with that, I'm very glad that he did that. So the cards this morning, it's interesting. I was looking at a comment from someone on a video I did the other day, and they said to me, I'm running out of hope. I need a reading. And I responded to them that we would get together. But in drawing the cards this morning, it really did respond to that kind of feeling. Good morning, Jonna. Good morning, Sylvia. Susan. Great morning, as Susan said. Yes, it is. And the first, well, I'll do that one last because for me that's kind of, there's something to be expounded on. But the first card I drew said, seek inner peace by connecting to your divine source. And the second one said, live in this moment and experience it fully. Honestly, there are two things that make it at times so that I feel like I can go on. There are days when it's just difficult, but connecting to your God, your creator, higher source, source energy, the universe, whoever it is, good morning, Bridget, that you call your higher power, connect. And then the next question I ask myself on days that are really difficult is, do I have enough for today? And that doesn't mean just things. It means, do I have enough within me to get through today? And generally, today is easy. I can do today. And so it brings the scope of all that is plaguing me down to this moment at this time. And I generally can handle that. And being able to connect to my creator and talk to the angels and guides and just know that they're there always, wherever you are not alone. And hope comes from living right at this moment, because the hopelessness is worry, is fear, and it comes from projecting to the future what likely is never going to happen, particularly the way we can imagine it's going to happen. And fear can come from the past and regret as a result of things we may have done, which we can't change. Truly, they no longer exist. Let them go. I've talked a little bit about pulling your energy back, pulling your spirit back. Go to places in your past that hold great emotional content for you. And there are some of us listening now that it's too early to even do that because there's been a great loss for them. And it just is not going to be possible to pull your spirit back, your energy back. But for the other things in life that have plagued you, go think about it and visualize your energy as a ribbon coming back to you. There's no service in leaving your energy there and giving energy to that every day. Pull it back, process it within you however you need to, which is, I feel, I just visualize that it comes back into me as a golden ray of light and fills me even more. What you do, you may have to do that more than once for particularly charged situations. And say to yourself, I pull my spirit back from that. And soon it won't hold that emotional charge anymore when you think about it. You won't fall into the regret. You won't fall into fear. You won't fall into the pain in the volume that you did. Again, for particularly big things, it may take several times of pulling your spirit back. Plus, you're in the habit of going there regularly and living in that space. So it's going to take a little bit of time to pull your spirit and your energy back from those painful or regretful times. And the connecting with your higher power helps you worry less about the future because you'll understand more and certainly feel more that you are directed, you are helped in this life, and you're creating it. So with your higher power, when you're creating, you then can start really choosing how you want to move forward. That does not mean that crap doesn't happen. It does. It's part of this human experience, but it means we have more tools to deal with it. Plus, we look at it from a framework of, okay, why did I bring this into my life? What is it I wanted to get from this? What did I want to learn from this? Because that's the reason we're here. Good morning, Lindsay. the reason we came is to learn as a human. We agreed to forget that we were spirit and that we were an extension of the Creator. As we begin to remember that, we become more empowered in this life to not only help others, but to live the reason we came, which is to be of service in some kind. And those things that we wanted to learn, we gain more easily and with less strife and anxiety. So choose to connect regularly, choose to understand, and just start by a choice of understanding, even if you don't get all of it at this point, that you are creating this life that you've set up here. It's not happening to you, it's happening with you. Monitor how you're thinking about life. Are you focusing on what isn't going right? You know, I have a daily email that you can subscribe to. It, again, is not free, but it's inexpensive when you consider 2 lattes a month is what it would cost. And the whole process is to inspire and educate you a bit, and then prompts you to focus what is going right, how good is my life. And sometimes it is tiny little things like the little dog that sits on my lap and keeps me warm, the fact that I have a couch to sit on, which is a huge thing actually for many people, but literally there are lots of things that we are blessed with that we don't even think about. Excuse me, the fact that you can see this video, you can hear this video, you can get up and walk on your own. Those are things to be grateful for on a regular basis. And when you focus on what is going right, more goes right. And then the emails prompt you to look to who you can help today. Get over yourself. And I always say that's a compassionate nurse in me. Look at someone else and who you can help, because there is absolutely someone who can use today what you have to offer. You don't have to plan it. You don't have to make it happen. You don't have to know how. You just have to be willing. And so pretty much my daily prayer is, I'm here, God. I'm ready. Use me in any way that you can use me. And I don't have to know how. That's what I love. I don't have to know how any of it works. I have to know how it works for me because of how it feels. And that really is the giving up to God and just asking for guidance and just telling them, I'm willing, use me however I can best be used. So as you go into your weekend, ask, who can I serve this weekend? And what am I blessed with? And I guarantee you, 100%. If you start every day with what you are grateful for and what you are blessed with, you will go into this next week with a much better frame of mind. And the last card I drew, actually the first one, which kind of sums everything, says, wash away your burdens. However that looks to you. For me, it's literally water. I am a water baby. Water is my favorite place. Many times my quiet time is happening in my hot tub outside, because that's where I feel the best. You can do it symbolically in your mind. You can do it in a shower, in the bathtub. You can go swimming if you're in a place where it's warm, not where I live right now. Go out and go swimming, get in the water, wash yourself clean, see it in your mind's eye, and start every day fresh. Good morning, Jennifer. And allow yourself to see the things that are good and to see more of those things that are good. They will multiply. They will make life easier to navigate as we learn and as we... Good morning, Laura. I'm so thankful that you all join in. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your shares. And remember, if you do want a private reading with me, I would love to. I was blessed yesterday to do a couple of them for some people in back east. And it was really fun because as we did the reading, we also drew cards with questions. And you know, the universe is wonderful. It really speaks right to you. So it isn't a magical thing. It isn't a mystery. It is just the doing. Get in, start talking to God, and allowing God to talk to you. It's going to come in your mind. You may think it's your imagination, but really that's where they have to play with us. What you have to do is trust that once you ask and you tune in, you will get the guidance you're seeking. And I can help you do that too. So if you'd like a private reading with me, go ahead and private message me here and we'll set up a time. If you would like a Light Your Day email subscription, also private message me here and I'll give you the link to that. It's not a secret. It's just I'm trying to get it set up on my new web page, and it's becoming a little tricky for me. So have a wonderful weekend. Oh, you know what? I drew a Light Your Day card. This is the format of the emails, and I have to read it because, as you can see, it's tiny print. The light coming your way today is aqua. This is the light of beginnings. Today is a new day. Yesterday is gone, and whether it was good, bad, easy, or difficult is gone too. Today is the beginning of something unknown. Have you decided to look at that? How you decide to look at that is what will dictate what your day is going to be like. Embrace the empty slate of today and positive expectations, and choose how you're going to approach this day. This doesn't mean that things that are less than positive won't happen. It just means you're choosing to come from a framework where everything that happens serves to teach you and lead you further along your life's path. Give birth to new attitudes and ideas, or giving birth can often be painful and a bit scary, but the rewards are amazing. So embrace today with fearlessness and determination to hold on to a positive frame of reference, and regardless of what happens, choose this. Embrace the newness of this day and run with it. Every day is a new day, as Anne of Green Gables said, with no mistakes in it. And so start today with that, focus on what is going right, and ask how you can serve in the world. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, and I'm going to go finish this first cup of coffee. Have a wonderful weekend, and I hope you're able to influence lots of people in a positive way. See you Monday.